Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
It is 7 o'clock in your Wednesday morning, and we start you off with the latest on the coronavirus. A record 73,000 people across the country were hospitalized with COVID-19 yesterday, and the numbers here in Connecticut are still rising as well. The state's positivity rate is now just above 5%. 20 more people have been hospitalized, and 12 new deaths were reported. Now, as health concerns continue to grow, the city of New Haven is trying to crack down. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Galal explains why the mayor wants tighter restrictions.
With increasing COVID cases, New Haven Mayor Justin Elicker wants stricter guidelines in place for the Elm City. The mayor made a strong recommendation to the governor's team that city leaders want to move back to phase 1 restrictions. Tighter restrictions could be a blow for already struggling restaurants.
Every week it changes, and what is the most difficult, I think, is just not knowing what's next.
Governor Lamont has expressed he does not want a statewide shutdown. Last week, New Haven had 1,500 coronavirus cases. 1 week later, those numbers have more than doubled, coming in at 4,190.
The contact tracing efforts have indicated that a lot of cases are also linked to restaurants, the high risk of indoor facilities.
Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Now, this is the time of year families are usually making plans to travel for the holidays, but right now nearly the entire country is on the state's travel advisory list. Vermont was added yesterday, leaving just New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Hawaii, and the U.S. Virgin Islands off the list. So if you are coming from any of the states in red, you must quarantine for 14 days or show proof of a negative coronavirus test. Winter sports are being postponed for student athletes. The Connecticut Interscholastic Athletic Conference now says that practices can start in mid-January with the hope that COVID numbers will improve.
You know, the outlook isn't great in the next couple months. And so when you put all those factors together, we want our kids to be in classrooms for instruction as much as possible. We want our communities to be safe.
The CIAC is also working to make sure the shortened winter sports season has as little impact as possible on spring sports that were canceled last year. And remember, tonight at 7:30, Eyewitness News is bringing you a special report with Governor Ned Lamont. We're going to be asking him your questions about the coronavirus and how it's being handled here in our state. If you have something you want to ask us or you want us to ask him, let us know using the Channel 3 app. There's still time.
All right, I'm meteorologist Melissa Cole with a look at your Channel 3 early warning forecast. Let's head to the maps. Early warning pinpoint Doppler is quiet right now, but we did have some snow flurries and some snow showers overnight, and it even caused a coating of snow in Canaan and also in Winchester this morning, as well as some other towns in Litchfield County. Now, here are the normals for the day today. Normal high 51. We're not going to be anywhere near that today. In fact, our daytime high today is going to be closer to our normal low of 33. The record is 15 degrees. That was set back in 1936. We didn't get close to that overnight last night, but we will tonight. And the record high 73 again, nowhere near close to that this afternoon. It's going to be feeling like wintertime outside. So in the Hartford area for tonight, the record low is 12. In Hartford and Bridgeport, it's 23. We're going to come very close to both of those record lows overnight tonight. We're forecasting teens and low 20s overnight tonight. Currently in Litchfield, it's 23 degrees, but it feels like 16 when you factor in the wind. Storrs is 28, Hartford 27, Branford, one of the warm spots at 30, but it feels like 24 with those gusty winds outside. And here you can see on our satellite and radar over the past 6 hours, those light snow showers and flurries coming across parts of western Connecticut. A lot of them have dried up as of now, but don't be surprised early this morning if you do see a couple more flurries in parts of Litchfield County. The rest of us will see plenty of sunshine today. In fact, here's what it looks like from our iCam in Hartford as the sun is rising. Gorgeous outside, 30 degrees, but that wind, northwest winds at 12 miles an hour, definitely adding an extra chill in the air. And our iCam in Waterbury has partly cloudy skies right now. It's only 27 with a wind of 17 miles an hour, making it feel substantially colder. Right now, in terms of our temperatures, 30 in Norwich, 28 in Chester and Danbury, 23 in Salisbury, and 28 in Windsor Locks. Look at these wind gusts. That'll definitely hit you as soon as you head out the door this morning. A gust of 26 miles an hour in Windsor Locks, 24 miles an hour in Chester, and 21-mile-an-hour gust in Meriden, making it feel like it's in the teens and 20s, if not single digits. Currently in Salisbury, it feels like 9 this is what it would feel like in December or January. So we're definitely getting a jump start on the winter season for the day today. But the good news is temperatures will rebound nicely later in the week. So cold and windy today, near record cold tonight. End of the week warm up. We're going to be talking about 60s by the end of the week, but not today. We're going to keep it in the 30s. But again, when you factor in the wind, it will feel colder. We'll check out shoreline temperatures today, about 36 at noon and 38 at 3 p.m. Overnight tonight, we're going to drop down into the teens to near 20, about 17 in Hartford, 23 in New Haven, 20 in Norwich, and 16 in Putnam. Here's your 7-day forecast. Really quiet. No major storms in sight. 40s for your daytime highs tomorrow, so that'll feel better than today. Then Friday and Saturday, we rebound nicely into the mid to upper 50s, if not near 60 degrees. Sunday, 58 degrees, breezy and partly sunny. And then a cold front moves in on Monday, I should say. Still mild, but we're going to bring in the chance for some showers. And then that will knock down the temperatures on Tuesday into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees.
All right, thanks, Melissa. It is now 7:06, and breaking news from overnight. A man is in the hospital with serious injuries after a fire at a home in New London. The fire department says the man was found trapped in the basement of this home on Pequot Avenue. And the fire was only in the basement, and it was put out quickly. The cause is still under investigation. And right after you ring in the new year, you may notice your paycheck is a little smaller. And that's because money is going to be withheld to fund Connecticut's paid leave program. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Suzanne shows us how much money we're talking about.
Here's how it will work. Starting in January, 0.5% of your paycheck will be taken out by the state to pay for the program. So, for example, if your salary is $40,000, you'll lose $200 a year, which is tax deductible. That money will completely pay for the program, and after it goes into effect, employees will be able to take up to 12 weeks of paid leave a year. Workers would get 95% of their salary, and we should stress that while paycheck withholding starts in January, the benefits don't begin until 2022. But even though the program is entirely employee funded, some business owners say it will cost them in other ways because they'll have to fill and even train people to work temporarily. But some people who suffer from medical issues or have loved ones who do say this is a game changer. Sue Pilata works as a school nurse, but needs time off to take care of a daughter who has Down syndrome and her parents. She says the program will help her stay afloat.
You know, I have multiple appointments I have to go to throughout the year with my daughter or my mom. So, I have to be compensated for that or I cannot afford to be home.
Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Wednesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on that Channel 3 app. And don't forget about that special we have tonight. Make sure to send in any questions you may have on the coronavirus. We'll leave you with this beautiful shot here from New Haven. Stay healthy, stay positive.